I think one of the biggest things I've learned when as a pastor attending to someone or a family who's just lost a loved one and in a grieving process, biggest thing is just to be present and to listen. I think more than anything else, to hear what's going on in their lives, or let them tell the stories of the person that they, who had just lost, and to celebrate their life. And I rarely do any talking. I just ask questions. It's just so, hey, so tell me about this person, or tell me about this book here, or tell me about if I see a picture on the wall. The more we listen to people's stories and engage and ask the questions that, there's always a story within themselves that they want to share that gives you hope. Particularly going through a time such as grieving, I think, oh, wow, they feel appreciated. And so...
Yeah, we've ministered to friends who have lost parents suddenly, or the thing that people really want. And I know for me personally, when I'm upset and sad and feeling at a loss for words, just having someone with you to sit, maybe not speak, maybe just hear me out. And I know sometimes all they just want is just someone to sit and listen. And the times where I've tried to say something, I've failed epically, because it's never going to, the encouraging words at a time like that, they can never bring back or bring joy in that moment. You just have, so I just think it's really important to sit and listen and hear them.
We've also experienced loss of close family friends, and like just recently we went back to New Zealand for an uncle, and he had been battling with cancer for years. And so we're just seeing this up and down roller coaster journey of him getting better, and then he'll get sick again, he'll get better, get sick again. But the end result was always inevitable. Like, he was always going to pass away, but it was more so how much he could manage and sustain until he had to take his final breath. It's been tough as a family, because some of the passings some of the loss of people that we've found out are people that we've shared a significant part of our life with in New Zealand. And a lot of the people that we have become friends with, or who have adopted us as their family, those are the people whose lives are lost, and we don't necessarily can always afford to go back. And so the pain is more so about finding out. Again, it just brings about more raw emotion and sadness, and what that person's life was like and how they added value to our life. And so there's always, yeah, it's painful, especially when you cannot be with the people that you want to be with.
And it was nice actually to have one another for support and for encouragement during that time, I think.
We've experienced quite a lot since we've been together. But it's something that we're so fortunate and so blessed to still have each other, and as a family to experience loss together, experience the emotions of being sad and hurt, and even frustrated sometimes as well. I think trust is big. Trust is massive in terms of our relationship as a couple, and particularly what we've experienced even when we're working as pastors. Like, you see breakdowns on marriage and relationships, all because of the lack of trust between, like the two people, whether it be husband or wife or partners. It's just, yeah, it just blows our mind. But at the same time, we know that in order for us to build that trust is that we have to work on it. So that's something that we're very adamant to work on, and that enhances our intimacy, our relationship, because we trust each other, trusting that you will be open and vulnerable to each other.
And safe.
And safe, and therefore, again, it builds on our intimacy and our relationship and our connection and growth as a couple. Yeah.